Welcome to Tiny Rails, the fun little game with a train. And any second now, mine should go wandering past. Here it comes. A nice pink engine and some really colourful cars on it. Well, I say colourful. Interestingly styled, I'll go for. I am about to start the Middle East quest, which is the last series of quests that are currently available to me. And to start them, I believe I have to go to Helsinki, which should be the next station after the one I'm currently pulling into. And, what do you know, for once I'm actually right, and it is. So I'll set that as the marker. Tell my train to depart. And the information on the quest is Harold Blackwell is still on the loose. The crew follows a lead on a book that could aid them in figuring out his master plan. Middle East story progress 0. I don't know how many chapters and stops I'll have to make. I don't know how many that will require me to go to strange locations to pick up odd bits of cargo. But if it starts sending me all over the place, well, I'll probably get annoyed again. My level for getting annoyed is very low. I can get very annoyed very easily. But we'll see where it sends me. It may send me in a nice direct line to the Middle East, which would be nice. Okay, Hank. Cyril and Blackwell are just gone, and no one is talking about it on the news. It's like it never happened. Has anyone heard from Nika or Monica? I can't remember who Nika is. I think she might have been the Canadian spy. Monica's the thief, I think. I can't get them straight. Nika said... Oh, Sophia. Nika said she would contact us when her family picnic is on. Valerie. In a few stations we'll pick up the post. Maybe Nika has sent us invitations. God, everyone wants to talk. Lance, I still have the radio communicator Nika gave me. Maybe she will radio me soon. Valerie. Well, while we wait for contact, let's go make some deliveries. Okay, so that got me to Helsinki. Didn't get me any money. Wants me to go to Istanbul. Well, that's heading towards the Middle East at least. Oh, I really should have just clicked on that. So that sets my marker to Istanbul. I'll probably head back the way I just came. Yep. Now, in addition to the Middle East quest, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cars to upgrade, and a total of 13 that actually need to be replaced. These 3 from the Candy passenger car, the Ladybug car, and the Saloon car are still in the process of being upgraded to level 3, so they're going to stay on my train for a while. This boring looking Rebel Yell car is fully upgraded so it can go. But I will start at the front and start upgrading cars, starting with the Bongo Congo car. Oh, that's not the upgrade button. That's the upgrade button. Okay, the bongos are definitely more colourful. See what Eldorado's does, because last time it changed this big corn on the cob type looking thing from yellow to reddish orange, and now it's changed it to purple. The wonders of the Lion's Pride car. Last time it changed the colours of the lions from brownish to white or grey, so now they're gold. Nicely decorated. The Hot Doggy car, which last time, let me collect this cash, added the ketchup to the hot dog. So I'm guessing I'll have another condiment added here. Yep, mustard. So now I have ketchup and mustard, and even got little ketchup and mustard bottles by the windows. And go through Riga as though it wasn't there. The Bastille car didn't seem to change much last time I upgraded it, so oh, it's got a little gold bar across the bottom now. I'm guessing its fireworks haven't changed yet, they're still red, white and blue. I'm really curious what the wonderful Polly car is going to change to, because that is colourful. And I imagine it's probably going to get even more colourful. Okay, took the red out. It was kind of more colourful with the red. But that's totally different. Now the wonderful Subquatica car. Okay, got more decorations. Oh, it's got an arm coming out of it now on the actual submarine. Straight up depart again. The Safari car. I think that's what this one's called. Yep. Okay, it's now got a yellow bottom part of it rather than zebra stripes. And we'll do the Sandcastle car. Well, I've still got a bit of light. Whoa! 50,000 to upgrade this car. That's expensive. Well, it's now got a turret and a flag on the top of it. Not sure that was worth 50,000. The ostrich farm car. Yeah, it just changes the decoration on the outside, doesn't do anything with the ostriches. And I'm thinking the wonderful Wild West keg car will get a third keg. Oh no, it got a box, and the retaining wall for the keg changed colour. Okay, well, I'm down this end of the train. There's 71,000 in the caboose, so I will collect that. I have almost 36 million, or 35.5 million, just over, which I think is about 10 to 12 million more than I had when I ended the last episode, because it took me a while to earn all the experience to upgrade all these cars. Hence, I've been collecting money as I'm doing that. So what I'm going to do in the very next episode, not this one, as it's taken me a few minutes to upgrade all those cars and head in the right direction. And just out of curiosity, where am I actually going and how long is it going to take me to get there? Istanbul isn't that far away. I am going to replace some of these cars with some spares I've got, but these two cars are definitely going to go because they're cargo cars and I'm not a cargo train anymore, I'm a passenger train. So they'll be the first to go. With whatever I find down here that's not a level 3 car. You're a cargo car, the lizard hutch car. Okay, I'm guessing some lizards are going to hatch out of that one. What are you? You a cargo car? No, you're a passenger car, the Pride of Africa car. I think I already had one of those. But you can go there. The Timber Wagon car is a cargo car, so you can replace the ostriches. And I'm guessing your cargo car, 20s cargo car, and a hopper car, both cargo cars. That's the Polly car again, and that's a Bongo Congo car. So, and I literally could, and I will for the moment, I'll replace the upgraded Polly car with the unupgraded Polly car, and the Bongo Wongo car, or Wongo Bongo, whatever it was called, car, with the unupgraded one. Because that way, I can find the... Oh, went too far. Or maybe not, I'll come back to that in a second. So I'm coming into a station. Yes, what I was going to say. Having put the new unupgraded Polly car and Wongo Bongo car, or Bongo Wongo car, whatever it was called, on the train, it means I should have two of them, those two, lying around here, which I can now sell because they're duplicates. Bongo Congo car, that's what it's called. I kept butchering its name. So I can sell the Bongo Congo car for almost 1900 in gold. And the same with the upgraded Poly car for the same price. Actually, that's a Ladybug car sat right there. I've currently got one of those on my train, so I can sell that one for 1600. Got rid of 3 duplicates. There's the wonderful level 1 Poly car and the, was it Bongo Congo car? They may not be on my train very long, because once I go out in the next episode and buy another 60 cars, and I will probably buy another 60 cars in the episode after that, and if I'm lucky by that point I may even have enough money to buy another 60 cars after that. Depending how much money I earn, I'm going to need approximately 41 million to buy 3 loads of 60 cars, because I'm going to buy 30 rare rolls and 30 standard rolls from the Gumball machine, and those, if I do them in that lot of 60, then it cost me about 13.5 million, of which I've got enough to do that twice at the moment, and hopefully I'll have enough to do that 3 times by the time I get to the 3rd episode. So once I've got those 60 to 90 cars, I should end up with some cars I've never seen before, at which point I will replace cars which are on my train, which I have seen before or are fully upgraded, with some of the newer cars. So effectively, I am half an episode away from going mad on the Gumball machine. I think aiming for 90 new cars is beyond going mad, to be honest. I'll just go to the trainery. I have got 61 cars to find. I don't know if I'm going to find them all, but I figure if I get 90 new cars, maybe I can get that number down into the high 30s, low 40s still left to find, because there's 210 cars. I've got under a 30% chance of finding one I haven't seen before. So if I get 90 cars, maybe I can find about 30 of them which are new to me, 25 to 30, which would take it down hopefully somewhere into the high 30s of cars left to find. That's my thought process. Doesn't mean it'll work out that way, because as always, none of my thought processes ever work out the way I expect them to. One of the reasons, I suppose, I've been lucky to be good at my job. You know, I start thinking one thing, all of a sudden take a leap of faith and somehow find the answer. Valerie, Lance, you've got a package. I'll be at the market making sure everything gets unloaded. Lance, oh, a package for me. I wasn't expecting anything in the post for a few days. I wonder what it is. Sophia, open it, Lance. The weight is killing me. Who's it from? Lance, it's from Nika. She's asking us to pick her up at a secret location. Okay, what's the secret location? Batman. We're going to Batman. That's just actually down the track, I believe. It's not Ankara. Yeah, it's 3 stops away, which I have more than enough time to get to during this episode. But yes, as I was saying, my thought process, when I try and logically think things out and work out the stats and the numbers and how things should work, frequently fails. If I take a leap of faith and just think, maybe it's over there, then somehow that more frequently works for me. Or at least it seems to. In purely anecdotal evidence, because I haven't been taking stats, But when you work in an IT industry where you're meant to logically follow the code from one place to the next and so follow a problem determination process or a problem analysis process or a development process, certainly with the problem analysis, rather than starting at step 1, working through 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way till you find the problem, I normally start at step 1, jump to step 7, back to step 3, up to step 15, back to step 11, and I tend to find the problem quicker that way. Don't know why, probably just experience and pure bloody mindedness. But somehow that works. There again, I've been working on IBM mainframes for a long time now, so you do pick up some knowledge along the way. It's kind of sad actually, they're expecting me to teach others. I don't like teaching other people. I don't mind teaching people one-on-one. I don't like teaching classrooms full of people. Probably because of I'm paranoid. I was working at a company in England, and one of my colleagues left to join IBM itself, and those same IBM decided, okay, we're going to take all you wonderful experts, send you to South Africa to train some people. And as soon as they'd finished training them, they got rid of the people in England and moved the whole of their problem determination, and I think it was level 2 and various other levels of support, out to South Africa because it was cheaper. So I tend to be a little paranoid when people ask me to start teaching them my job. Can't imagine why. Me paranoid? No. There you go. Long boring story, I know. But yes, I've lost a few colleagues or ex-colleagues along the way whose jobs have been taken away from them and moved to cheaper places. It's one of the nice things why the American government is paranoid, is they really don't like having to deal with support in foreign countries, and they frequently insist that the support A be based in America or B be done by American citizens, of which I'm not the latter. Okay, I've arrived at Batman. Valerie, excuse me, is this the location Nika wants us to pick her up at? Sophia, yep, there she is. Hey, Nika. Nika, hey gang, good to see you again. Are you ready to find Blackwell and complete our mission? Nika is the Canadian spy. I do remember her now. Lance, yes we are. Nika, I'm hoping Monica will be able to shed some light on the whereabouts of Blackwell when I see her at the family reunion. Valerie, is that where you'd like us to take you, Nika? Nika, that would be delightful. You're the only train company I use to get around. Valerie, we're always grateful for your business too. Where to, Nika? Pennsylvania. You're kidding me. Okay. I'm not getting paid for any of these either. I've got to go to Pittsburgh. Which, in the nicest possible way I can possibly say this, because I've been there a few times, it's a slum. First time I went there, it was the middle of winter. It really did look like a slum. Second time I went there, it was spring. It looked like a tidied up slum. And every time I've been there, it hasn't impressed me anymore. And I have a bunch of colleagues that work out of an office in Pittsburgh, and they keep trying to get me to relocate there, and I point blank refuse. I may not be the biggest fan of Virginia, but I'm a bigger fan of Virginia than I am of Pittsburgh. So, yes, anyway, that's just me complaining about the world in general and how the industry works. But as I was saying, the American government is paranoid. It frequently wants its support done, or it doesn't want its data to leave its own shores. Sometimes it insists on American citizens doing any work for them, depending on the department. Sometimes it doesn't really care as long as their data doesn't leave American territory. They don't seem to understand how the internet actually works, so it means when you send it from one place to another on the internet, it may go all the way around the world before it gets to its destination. They don't seem to understand that, but that's their problem. But it does mean that at times it's quite useful for keeping me employed. Okay. Well, that and Americans like the English accent, so it's always useful when I speak to Americans because they tend to have a better impression of you than your fellow country people. At least initially, until they get to know you. At which point, that opinion might change. Alrighty, well, I've been to Helsinki, was it Istanbul, then Batman. I'm trying to remember a fact about Batman and I can't. And now I'm headed back to good old USA and Pennsylvania, which won't be in this episode because it's a long way away. Have I got the marker set for Pennsylvania? I have. Instead we'll set the marker for there for now. So it's short, so I don't accidentally go to Pennsylvania before I'm ready to start recording. Okay, so next time around, I will be getting 60 cars from the Gumball machine. Don't know how many of them will be new. And be on my way to Pennsylvania, or Pittsburgh. But as always, I hope you enjoyed, or just found my ramblings annoying and amusing, or just generally annoying, or irritating, or a waste of your time. However you found them. I'm not here to make you happy. I'm just here to entertain, and if getting annoyed with me gets you entertained, I've done my job. And hopefully I'll see you down the track for more of Tiny Rails in the near future. Cheerio!